In the Nigerian society, like in most African countries, it is not new to find marriages where there are multiple partners, popularly known as polygamy. In recent times, polygamous relationships seem to have become more fashionable as more Nigerians of different religious groups and economic classes have become involved in such marriages. A research by the Nigerian National Bureau of Statistics in 2020 said that 40% or 83 million Nigerians live in poverty, and it is estimated that the number of poor people will increase to 90 million, representing 45% of the population by the end of 2022. Despite this prediction, polygamous relationships appear to be springing up more than ever. And what could be the reason for this? In this special report, Clearview TV's Gloria Atta brings us an update.
Polygamy usually refers to a marriage practice of having more than one spouse or partner at any given time. Within the practice of polygamy, there are two variants. First is polygyny, where a man has multiple wives, and polyandry, where a woman has multiple husbands. In Nigeria, polygamy is more prevalent in the northern region and in the 12 states governed by Sharia law, where more than a third of married women reported having one or more co-wives. Polygamy has also been acceptable in many cultures over time. It was permitted in pre-Christian Igbo land, where a man could take as many wives as he wished to bear him many children, particularly sons. Among many Nigerians today, polygamy has become a fashionable trend despite the harsh economic and health challenges posed by the COVID-19 pandemic, worsening insecurity and other factors. The National Bureau of Statistics in its 2020 report said that 83 million Nigerians live in poverty and that the figure is estimated to increase to 90 million by the end of 2022. Though there is no conclusive evidence that polygamy or polygyny causes poverty, the two appear to share a strong relationship. In Nigeria, regions with a high prevalence of poverty also have the highest polygamy rates. This makes one wonder why polygamy has continued to persist in modern times in spite of the lingering hard times. Some Nigerians on the streets of Abuja City who spoke with Clearview Television blame nature, promiscuity, religious beliefs, and lack of communication between partners as key reasons why polygamy will remain attractive in the Nigerian society.
On my own view, men generally are polygamous. That is how we are created. So, irrespective of the hardship, a man will always look for a variety, but in a legal way, and that is polygamy.
Islam, for instance, if you permit me to mention, permits people to marry up to 4 wives. Though I'm not a Muslim, but they have their reasons for this. So some people believe they just need to fulfill this religious requirement. So they therefore try to marry more than one wife, even if it's not very okay for them.
When your earlier marriage is not giving the results you expect to be getting, we can't deny the fact that we have so many people who married wrongly, who their choice of a partner is not ordinarily who they should have gotten married to. In cases like this, some people, we find it pleasing, getting married to another wife.
I can see why the polygamy still persists because of increase in sexual immorality. Men, some of them couldn't hold themselves. That's why they have to add another woman, or they will have concubine. That's why it's still increasing.
To me, it's lack of communications. What do I mean? When a wife learn how to communicate with a husband, and husbands learn how to communicate with their wives, they say problem shared is half solved. You know the feelings of your husband, and the husband will know the feelings of the wife. But in the sense that the wife failed to know the feelings of the husband, or the husband failed to know the feelings of the wife, maybe husband will get out there, madam, give me one green bottle. You begin to see maybe a young woman that will sit by you, communicate, give you a thing that your wife failed to give you at home. You find out that the husband mind now will be divided, and if the family continue like that, there will be what? Separation, which will brings about polygamy in the family.
Nature has made meant to be polygamous in nature. No matter how you do it, some men cannot stay with one woman. You will see some of them that will even marry a wife, very pretty, intelligent, he have anything. But tomorrow when you see a man, you still look for another, even the one that is uglier than the wife.
Some of the downsides of polygamous unions include conflicts between co-wives and their children for the love and attention of the man. These conflicts also stretch to even after his death over inheritance and other benefits. Polygamous unions are popular vehicles for the spread of sexually transmitted diseases like HIV, chlamydia, and syphilis. But despite these downsides, one thing that remains constant is that polygamous relationships will remain an integral part of the Nigerian society for a long time to come. Gloria Atta reporting for Clearview Television.